Have you ever felt like you're just dying slowly in a world where your whole day passes by and you're left with a pile of tasks that seem to lead nowhere? Well, I've got a question for you. If you keep living like this, will you regret it? You sure don't want to live a life where every morning you're tempted to hit snooze for a few more hours, right? Come on, it's time to give yourself a little wake-up call and say, stop letting time slip by aimlessly. So, here it is. Stop wasting time. Below are 7 habits you need to quit if you don't want to continue living a life that feels as dull as your last Netflix binge. And don't forget, after reading each part, ask yourself, am I still feeding into this habit? 1. Stop spending time with energy vampires. You know exactly who I'm talking about. The friend who calls you at 2 a.m. to complain about their life, their job, their cat, who's apparently going through a crisis, but never once asks, how are you? The people who drain every ounce of energy from you like it's their full-time job. Here's the deal. You don't need to be a free therapist. Cut the cord. These energy vampires will not only make you feel emotionally exhausted, but they're also keeping you from being productive or having fun in life. Seriously, who needs these people in their life? You've got better things to do like breathing. So, make it a priority to protect your energy. Learn to say no. Set boundaries. And save yourself from their emotional black hole. Trust me, you'll feel lighter and more energized. 2. Don't. Listen to advice from people who haven't achieved what you want to achieve. Here's a little reality check. You wouldn't take financial advice from someone who's bankrupt, so why take life advice from someone who's never even tried to accomplish what you're aiming for? We've all been there, people who are full of advice, but have never actually done the things you're trying to do. They've never started a business, never written a book, never run a marathon, and yet, they seem to know exactly how you should do it. But here's the catch. Don't listen to advice from people who haven't achieved what you want to achieve. It's like getting relationship advice from someone who's been single for the past 10 years. Sure, they might mean well, but they're not the person who can guide you to your success. Instead, find people who've walked the path and can show you the ropes. Their experience is far more valuable than the opinions of someone who's still stuck at square one. 3. The strong don't complain about their circumstances. Oh, how easy it is to complain. Life sucks. My job is a nightmare. Why is everything so hard? But here's the thing. Strong people don't waste their time complaining. They acknowledge the challenge, then get to work. Complaining doesn't change your circumstances. Action does. If you want to stop wasting your life, start with your attitude. Instead of whining about how tough things are, channel that energy into finding solutions. You're not going to get ahead by staying stuck in your problems. Step up, adapt, and rise above. The strong are defined by their resilience, not their ability to complain. 4. Learn to say no to the wrong opportunities. Ah, the classic trap. You feel like you have to say yes to every opportunity that comes your way. But the truth is, not every opportunity is worth your time. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals or values, you're essentially saying no to something more important. Look, you don't have to please everyone. Saying no is a superpower. It allows you to prioritize what really matters and avoid burning out on things that won't bring you any closer to your goals. So, here's a simple tip. If it doesn't excite you or move you closer to your dreams, say no. It's liberating, I promise. 5. Stop being a slave to your phone. You've done it. We've all done it. You've spent hours scrolling mindlessly through Instagram or TikTok while your to-do list sits there, judging you. But here's the brutal reality. Your phone is an addiction. Every time you check your notifications, your brain gets a tiny dopamine hit, and that makes you feel good until you realize 2 hours have passed and you've done absolutely nothing with your life. Put the phone down. Take control of your time. Start setting boundaries. Leave your phone in another room while you work. Don't check it first thing in the morning, and definitely don't bring it to bed. If you want to stop wasting your life, you need to stop letting your phone run your life. 6. Stop reading books for the sake of reading. Don't get me wrong, reading is great. But reading for the sake of reading is a whole different ballgame. You don't need to plow through endless books just to say, hey, I read 50 books this year. If you're not gaining anything from it, it's like buying a fancy new car and never driving it. Books should serve you, not just sit on your shelf to look impressive. Instead of reading a book because it's popular, ask yourself, is this helping me grow? Is it adding value to my life? If not, put it down and find something that actually challenges your thinking or teaches you something new. Reading for the sake of reading is just wasting time you could be spending on actual growth. 7. Stop comparing yourself to others. Oh, social media. You were supposed to connect us, but instead, you're just making us feel worse about our lives. You see someone's perfectly filtered vacation photo and think, wow, their life is perfect. Why can't I be like them? But here's the thing. Comparing yourself to others is a recipe for disaster. You're not them. You never will be. And that's totally okay. Stop comparing yourself to other people and start comparing yourself to the person you were yesterday. Are you making progress? Are you growing? That's the only competition that matters. Other people's highlight reels are not your reality. Focus on your own journey and stop letting Instagram's filtered version of reality make you feel inadequate. So, what are you going to do with all this advice? Will you keep on making the same tired excuses, letting life slip away? Or will you stop wasting your time, cut out the things that hold you back, and start living a life that truly matters? The choice is yours. But here's the kicker. You won't get another chance at this life. So, make it count. Cut the habits that drain you, let go of the ones that don't serve you, and start living your life with purpose. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later.